Hey guys, Rorius here. We are live, and I just need to quickly run back to where we were up to. We're back in control. But this time, as I titled the stream, we're taking control. Hopefully we're gonna finish the game, finish the DLC today, because the previous DLC only took 2 streams to finish, so I'm hoping it's the same with this one. But from the looks of it, as far as I can tell from like the map and everything, we're pretty close to the end, maybe? Unless there's a whole extra map that we haven't seen, that we're gonna see. I don't know. So if you guys remember, in the previous stream, Dr. Hartman, Emil Hartman, we chased him through the 2 side areas, through side AWE, recreations? And we're apparently going to the Bright Falls AWE spot now.
Let's go take care of it.
Okay. Okay. Is there a reason we got stuck here? Other than this? Is it like a... Yeah, okay. Enemies... If I just hop back on here... No, I can't just press the elevator button. I was gonna say, because we got rid of the blockage. Huh. Whoa, this weapon's actually quite effective against those guys. Interesting. I've always been using the charge... Or the rocket launcher against those guys, but actually, it's extremely not effective. But actually, that was really effective. No, it was just a quick. the elevator stopping was just a quick fight scene. Ooh. Oh. It's just darkness. Alright.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties.
Hey.
Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of Codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my
You
friend.
will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
Oh, Fireboy's here too. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Why did the sound do that? Was that only on my end, or was that in? No, it's only on my end. Weird. The sound is like cutting out. As far as I can tell, it's fine on OBS. So it should be fine for you guys, but the sound was all cutting out. It was weird. Hey, Fireboy. Why did I laugh? I was programmed to laugh. What was I gonna say? Crap. Oh, I was gonna make a quick comment about the fact that there is kind of like a storm going on at the moment. My computer, which I usually leave on overnight before a stream, had reset had fully turned off when I woke up in the middle of the night, and so I turned it back on and everything. So I guess what I'm saying is, if suddenly the stream cuts, just know that I probably lost power. What do you mean?
I've forgotten again.
Now?
I had a plan.
I might have always been a robot.
I know it.
Here's a laugh upgrade. Oh, that's right. I remember now. At the end of the previous stream, I said that we'd watch all the hotline videos.
He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
God, I didn't know this was gonna be a horror session. Alright, well, just really quick before we continue, this one. Outline. Scroll to the bottom. Alright, so we're just gonna watch these through like this, and see if we can learn a little more.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. Jesse Faden could hear it.
Wait.
Reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle. Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Yeah, so that's the introduction to the DLC. And yeah, so like that was her being like drawn into the AWE stuff. And again, the fact that Ellen knows, he knows about Jesse, he knows about the Bureau, he knows about the Hiss, and about Polaris in Jesse's head. How? Unless the Bureau and Jesse and everything are all a manifestation of Alan's story. You know, his writing come to life.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Oh. So that was him describing the fact that, Hartman gave himself into the darkness, I guess, to try and take back some control from the Bureau. And so he became a Shadow Hartman, which, but because of the fact that because he was in the Federal Bureau of Control, so far away from the darkness's source of like Cauldron Lake, that the darkness was quite weak. But then the Hiss broke out in the Federal Bureau of Control, and the Hiss got to him as well. So he was like darkness afflicted and then Hiss afflicted, and so the Hiss morphed him into something grotesque. Yeah, interesting. Oh wait, one thing I'll quickly mention is that I have actually played some Minecraft recently. Prior to the movie coming out, oh hey, welcome to the stream. I was just talking about the fact, I have played some Minecraft. I played the Bedrock movie, Minecraft movie, event thing. Just to see what it was. It was the missions were pretty easy. The quests were pretty easy, and I just blasted through them. But that's it. That's all I've done in Minecraft. I haven't checked out any of the new stuff that's come with any of the latest updates. I don't know if there's going to be a Minecraft game based on Minecraft movie. I mean, the event, it was pretty close. I don't know. It could be interesting. I doubt it, but there's stuff in the movie that they could implement in the games, and vice versa. Oh, and not vice versa, and stuff that they could, from the games that they could still explore in further movies, I suppose. But back in 2009, there's Minecraft, yeah. But yeah, they also could make just more event style things that follow along, because the event, while it was like, it was close enough, it's still, let's just say there was a lot of the movie they didn't include in the event. I actually work on remedies. Oh. Really? Hope you give it a shot when it's out. If so, that's super cool. Congratulations. But also, yeah, I will be. Yeah. If you're talking about Control 2, heck yeah, I'm gonna be playing that. And once I finish this, I'll be extremely strongly considering playing Alan Wake 2, so cuz yeah, I love Remedy. Remedy stuff's great. So yeah. Jack Black's character is going to be canon. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's a whole reason that they called it a Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie, is that theoretically they could make as many as they wanted. They could make a bunch of stories in the Minecraft world. Anyway.
I've written and rewritten, deconstructed, reconstructed, experimented with different voices, changed the style, changed myself, forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional.
Oh, FBC Vibrate, right.
Present. Be blunt. Only the brutal
Oh,
truth.
that's
Cut
what that
through the
is.
reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever. Make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it. You just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery. Obsessed. You set it up. They put it together, their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it because it's theirs now.
Yeah. No, I saw if we go back to here, I saw this announcement about FBC Firebreak. And in my head though, I didn't realize it was it was a whole game, you know. Damn. Cool. Yeah. For some reason in my head, it was just like, it was like, because they frequently, pardon me, jeez, they frequently show, like have like special events for Control that are like, like people taking, there's like a photo event or something, people like celebrating Control in some way, shape, or form. But no, my brain, I was like, oh, that's just another one of those things. But no, it's actually a full-on game. That's cool. That's really, really cool. 3-player co-op is really interesting. So few games have 3-player. Yeah. The marketing for it has been a bit on the low-key side so far, I think. Right, yeah. They probably could announce, or they probably could make it, you know, talk about it a bit more, I suppose. But then again, sometimes I'm super not in the loop. Like I find out about games as they're coming out sometimes these days, which is kind of cool. It's like kind of the old way it used to be. That's how it always used to be when I was a little kid. Is that we didn't know games were coming until they were on the shelf in front of us. Finally arrived in Greece. Oh, 11:16, and I started at 5 a.m. Oh my god! Congratulations, you finally getting to Greece. I I'm assuming you're on like a holiday, and I hope you have a good time there. I know so little about Greece, even though I used to love looking at like ancient Greek stuff, but I know so little of modern Greece. Anyway, the third thing.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Except that she comes from ordinary. That's literally her hometown.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Yeah. It's a small game for sure, not like AWE or AW2 or Control, but really cool to see them scaling up their game production. Right. Yeah. You know, I'd heard at least, I don't know if they're rumors or if they actually announced it or anything for real, but I'd heard about Control 2 coming next as a thing. Oh. Is that not what I'm doing here? Is there something more? Or do I ding the bell again? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am glad I went back and played Alan Wake before playing this. Because yeah, the context of... Oh wait, did that give me keys? Are there keys now suddenly in here? Last time there were suddenly keys. No? Maybe I pressed it again. Oh, yep, there are suddenly keys. They're just out here.
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis.
The publicly traded company, so they're much more transparent about what's being produced.
Something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence.
Yeah, once again, let's watch the whole thing. Let's watch the thing in full.
The story needed many beginnings.
Wait, is
many
this...
springs. Streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, The connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
Okay. Was that him saying that he... That kind of came across like he was, oh...
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. I wonder what happened here.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Oh.
Reinforcements are here!
Didn't actually mean to do that, but... Oh God. Shit, what was I gonna say? Crap, I've completely forgotten. Can't remember what, if it was about Rangers or... Nope, it's completely exited my mind. Oh? My ranger dude was trying to attack him. Do cat ears give her a cute hearing? I like to think so. I think they're just here for Easter. Crazy how different the Easter traditions are of other countries. Right, right. I don't really know anything outside of what we do in New Zealand. And I think it's pretty similar in Australia. I was gonna say, is there another battery?
Let's do this!
the notes of Dr.
Oh.
Emil Martin. I am continuing my work lowly and certain
Okay.
party arts, trying to recognize a golden opportunity. Despite my generous offers, the conversations came to naught. Some people simply do not value collaboration as I do. Though I believe now that it was for the best. The sort of bold, pioneering work that I am undertaking cannot thrive under the shackles of bureaucracy and regulation. A metaphor? I have a history of seeking such partnerships. There was a time when I had hoped Alan Wake and I could collaborate. Together we could have produced art such that the world has never seen. Stop. Egotistical. Writers usually are. Disappointing nonetheless. But now, like Tom before him, Wake has disappeared into Cauldron Lake. And this is where my work turns hypothetical. Since he was lost to the lake, Thomas Zane has been observed by various townsmen. This indicates to me that the individuals within the lake are not entirely gone. I anticipate what it will similar to return. While I may harbor some resentment for the man, his raw talent and determination are undeniable. From this, I have concluded that the lake and the dark place within it are not as removed from this world as I previously thought. Given my acute awareness of what awaits within, my meticulous preparations, and my considerable education, I believe myself much more prepared than either Tom or Wake. I should be able to cross into that dark realm with the chance to return as they have. All that remains is the dive itself. It frightens me, I admit, but such is the burden of the truth seeker. I will take my plunge into the dark tomorrow.
Right, this is
Only
it.
the light of knowledge to guide me. It is time for a breakthrough. Until I return.
So that was him giving into the darkness and jumping into the lake. Anyway, okay. So, quick Rorius, answer the banana for the answer. I don't know what you mean. It's answer the banana. Also, yeah, what we do in New Zealand. So, for Easter, what people typically do for Easter is, first of all, just like a slight change in food. Hot cross buns are sold in stores. You know, Easter eggs are purchasable everywhere. So yeah, lots of chocolate, lots of the hot cross buns of various varieties. I'm sure there's other foods I'm just blanking on right now. But the big thing is, you know, parents of small children, sometimes they'll host an Easter egg hunt where they'll put eggs all through the garden or through an area like a school or something like that, or a park or something. And usually if it's in a public place, it's a group of parents or group of people all orchestrating it. But like some parents will just do it in their own garden. They'll just put a bunch of eggs throughout their garden, or even throughout their house. It can be anywhere really. They'll hide the eggs all over the place, and then the kids will be released into the space where they have to find as many eggs as they can, and you know, and they can eat them. But what I think is more unique, which I've found out is an Australian New Zealand thing at least. I don't know if it's anywhere else in the world, but usually what will happen is the Easter Bunny brings the kids a basket of eggs, of Easter eggs, and usually there's like, at least for me and my brother, we would usually get a nice little basket with like a stuffed toy, and then like a nice big egg, and then a few little eggs around the sides, each Easter. And that happened for a few years. I only got a few years of those, that at least that I can remember. Yeah. Sometimes In Australia, apparently it's usual that the big egg won't be an egg, it'll actually be a chocolate bunny. Oh. Oh. You can actually attack it now.
You are pretty rough on the eyes, Dr. Parker.
Okay. Yeah, no. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna really quick steal some of that health. Fuck. That's happened to me before. That time I died, I got grabbed by Mr. Hartman. But that's right, I'm degrading you to Mr. Shooting his ass. Where the hell's the battery for this one? I do like doing that. Come on. Why can't I pick? Oh, because of the darkness, I can't pick it up. Ah, god damn it! I forgot. Okay. I have to let my power recharge. How about banana slices that are perfectly carved into eggs? Can't say I've seen that. Oh god, I keep forgetting that uses up on my power. God damn it. Oh. Oh my god, does he have a second friggin' health bar? Oh. Why did that happen? What the heck?
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
Yeah, I believe Estevez is the character you play as. Or one of the characters you play as.
If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return.
yeah, we got defeat Hartman. Oh god. I was gonna say, I was about to ask if the first message didn't get sent properly. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is the... This is supposed to be the lodge, isn't it? Yeah, you're mine now. This is the replica lodge. It looks like they haven't finished it. He's slowly dying. As all stolen people do.
This must be where they studied Hartman. Kinda looks like Dylan's cell. I wonder if they treated him as badly.
Okay. Bright Falls 8. On the day of the flooding, the rock band Old Gods of Asgard were rehearsing in a field outside the Anderson farm. They're very drunk. Celebrating Deerfest, the thing that was happening in the game. After the townsfolk were evacuated from the flooded field, Sheriff Breaker was asked by Freyr, daughter of Tor Anderson, to check her father and uncle. They needed medical aid. Tor had been struck by lightning, and Odin had cut his own right eye. Yeah. Reference to Thor and Odin. They claimed they had fought and valiantly defeated a dark army of the Scratching Hag rising from Cauldron Lake. While impossible to verify, these events are relevant to the recurring AWE at Bright Falls and the Cauldron Lake blank. Odin and Tor Anderson have been listed as persons of interest. That's so interesting. I love that idea. I love the idea that those two dudes literally turned into aspects of those gods and fought the darkness and won. A photograph of Alan Wake, captured by Alan Wake during an event in... Oh, sorry, Alice Wake. During an event in her home. Alice Wake, former wife of Alan Wake. Former wife? Wait a minute. Oh, unless they mean because they think Alan Wake's dead. Recently visited at night by her ex-husband. Or an entity resembling him. Being a professional photographer, Miss Wake positioned cameras with motion sensors around the corridor he appears in and managed to capture an image of Mr. Wake on film. During an interview with Mrs. Wake, she mentioned that her favorite camera, a blank model, was lost in 2010. During AWE 35, no match has been found among the confiscated evidence from AWE 35. It's been filed as a potential altered item, and research staff stationed at Bright Falls are being contacted to check if they have knowledge of such an item. I wonder if that's referencing something from the second game. Because I don't really remember a camera in the first game. It's just, oh, yeah, this is the photograph. Yeah. I think that might be the case. It might be that, what the hell was I saying? It might be that, the second game has some sort of camera mechanic where you take photos of the shadow people. Because it like bright flash. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake. Yep. Citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields. It was as if the day had turned to night. So yeah, basically a huge storm appeared. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent, managed to guide the crowd to safety at the festival grounds, which was destroyed by the flood. The festival was cancelled, ending one day early. Yeah. But yeah, this looks like it might be the end of the DLC. unless, I mean, there's stuff that we haven't finished. We could go back and do Return to Sender. So where does that happen again? Okay, so let's just go back to the latest teleporter. Oh. Personal mods. Once again, get rid of level 3 ones. But we're getting pretty full up on level 4 ones. Night Springs screenplay page 4. Oh! It's the screenplay again. The scientist turns from what used to be his director, now transformed into a stranger, an alien that only resembles the director in form. He drops his all-important clipboard as he stumbles towards the closing portal, but the horrible entity is already rushing through it. In a flow of insanity and chaos, the scientist becomes caught in it, and the entity devours him, screaming as it enters our world. The director lifts his pistol to his head, his hand is steady. Sure in its finality. Or so I thought. The cameras fade to black, a gunshot is heard. Narrator. And so, our hunger for control, our obsession for domination and power, the hubris at play in this children's puppet show we're staring in. This children's puppet show we're starring in can only lead to our fall from control. To submit to those who really hold the strings and control us in Night Springs. End of screenplay. So that was the final page. So yeah, Rollock, the only part of the story I got was then they give the kids chocolate and eggs and the adults alcohol. I will say, here in New Zealand, as far as I'm aware, there's no tradition of alcohol on Christmas. Oh, sorry, on Christmas, on Easter. Alright, after reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview. The interview, conducted by agents Shah and Dempsey, revealed that Mrs. Wake had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. Oh god. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Miss Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan, but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in the relevant hallway's light bulb breaking every night. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply request from... copies of... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Some amount of those documents are just like... bureau speak. Nice. And so I tend to just skip over them. Yeah. Interesting. I really liked Alan Wake. Alan Wake was really interesting. Although, I will say the gameplay loop wasn't the best. I definitely prefer Control as a game. But then I haven't, you know, Alan Wake 2. Haven't tried that at all yet. I don't think there's anything. There's gonna be anything here, is there? Ooh. According to the achievements, I have yet to get the... What about chocolate alcohol? Or alcohol or chocolate? Like alcoholic, but with alcoholic... like alcoholic... yeah, I don't know. No, the in New Zealand is very much like kids oriented, you know, children oriented. The whole thing, everything. Okay. Let's see if I can get back to the observation deck from here. Oh, okay, yeah. try sending the first part again. My bidding. Wow. Okay. You're mine. Now I have an angel of death. Of sorts.
That's one scent.
Oh, okay. So just one here. And now I need to fast travel again. Oh, okay, here we go. It's normal for dads to go with their sons to collect some sticks of a tree, which I don't know the English name, and intertwine them with one big stick. Okay. Then they go around houses where the women stay and lightly beat them because it's tradition for them to stay healthy for the year. Okay. Chocolate is alcohol flavored is a thing. That is true. That is true. So yeah, the men and boys go around beating women with a stick, and then they eat chocolate, and the adults drink wine, drink alcohol. What the fuck? Oh, it's doing this again. It has stopped. Was it because I opened this door? I was gonna say I never did get the achievement for finding all the finding 80% of the instances of the vending machine altered item. So that might still be a thing. Oh, god damn it. Let's just deliver those.
2 down?
Okay. Yep. I just need to get the hell out of here. Let's just get the hell out of here. It's utility corridor. Okay, would the closest one to them be this? Or the other one on that side? I'm gonna try the, yeah, I'm gonna try the other one. This one. And then for that, they get chocolate from them. Sometimes they also give stuff like salami and the mentioned liquor. Yeah, that's so weird. That's so strange.
Director Faden here. I need a ranger dispatched to my position.
Reinforcements are here!
Why, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I can't go this way by the looks of it. Damn it. Ow. I hit myself with the explosive. Oh, it's already blown up. Damn it. Ow. Yep. God damn it. I was like, this isn't gonna go well, is it? Nope. I should have just attacked the damn sometimes the best, you know, it's that old saying, sometimes the best defense is offense. If I'd attacked the sniper, I might have survived that. Okay, but no, I can't go this way. I have to go to the service. Oh, oopsies. I have to go to the other one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, every now and then the sound starts coming through my speakers instead of where it's supposed to be coming from. What the hell's happening? The heck? And also, does this elevator not work? Are you kidding me? Oh, here we go. Never mind. Oh.
And that's 3.
Oh.
That should take care of any bad karma or whatever. But how did that first letter get in here? I wonder if I could track it to the source.
Okay. So once again, let's go back. Nope. God damn it. The people who come around this place repairing it are freaking efficient. At least on the stuff I destroy. Okay, back to shifted offices. It might have to be, yeah, this one. Get the hell out of there. What is that from? Perfect. You know where it's from. I can't remember. I just remember that quote so vividly.
I guess I should just follow the tube.
What tube? Oh, that tube.
So you're the one sending out spam mail.
I was gonna say, this wasn't here last time. Hold up, let's open this up first. What are the shaded facets for?
And that takes care of that.
I'll see ya.
No more superstitious blackmail.
See you, Rollick. Have a good break. Have a good holiday. Cool. Yeah, that's that. We've cleansed another item. The only thing left is that shoom thing. Ugh. Which, where was that? I don't remember where Shum was. He was pretty early on. Like the operations center, or maybe even abandoned offices. Let's go here and go backwards. What the? There's no battery pack here, but it's on and powered, as if there was. Um. I don't know. I don't know if it was this far back. Yeah, I don't think it was this far back. I think where we were felt more right. I guess I could look it up. But I had a funny feeling I was already nearly at the end of the DLC. When I was at the end of the previous stream, there was a part of me that was like, maybe I should just play a little longer and then we can finish it. But it was, this one was quite a bit shorter than, quite a bit shorter than the previous one. That attack is such BS. Yeah, I was really hoping we'd see more Artie. But no. Okay, maybe it's later still. Oh yeah, hear that, hear that. Found him. Okay, we tried crowd control. Let's try deadline. Oh. Oh my god. Dude. Not cool when there's just like no enemies to kill. strong, guys. So, dude, where? I can hear them, but I can't freaking see them. Jesus. I nearly ran out of time just there. No, I'm gonna run out of time. Oh my god. There's no way. There's just no way. Damn it. With those guys spawning in, how the hell am I supposed to kill them quickly? That's ridiculous. I keep getting to like nearly finish, like the last like 20-30% and then failing. Damn it. Last time I managed to get really far in crowd control. But it just took so long. I think I'm probably better at crowd control than I am at deadline. Because at least crowd control, there's no time limit. Ugh. Immediately starting with one of these dudes? Really? The hell? Oh my god. I'm already on the brink of death. This is not boding well. God, I can't even freaking... Oh my god. Dude, that shit. Where it's like a single hit and suddenly I'm at low health. Not cool. These guys, this thing. It's such bullshit. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so immediately. Yep, there it is. That's nonsense. I barely made it through the first few waves. If one of those things frickin' spawns, that's it. I just die. Oh god. Alright, this is gonna be something I do in my own time. But I'm just gonna quickly look up if there is any other side mission stuff. Let's go web browser. And go control AWE missions. Let's have a look. I did that. I did all three of those. Okay, it looks like that might be it. This DLC was way smaller. But this is your own time. I suppose it is. That is true. Let's just have a look to see if there's anything else I missed. New sector map, investigation sector, new form. Did I get a new form? I don't remember getting a new form. I think this must have come with this DLC, but because I got both of them at the same time, I thought it was part of the Foundation DLC. Yeah. I think that's it. All right. Well, something I was thinking of doing if this scenario occurred, I was thinking about it's one of those things where it's going to be buried for most people, so I might try and release it as a video as well, like clip it and release it as a video. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have a short stream today. However, oh wait, let's go back to here. Still only have two points, so I can't get the shield 6 there. That's what makes me think there's... Oh, if I beat one of those missions, it'll give me the final ability point to get one of these. Or whatever the case. Yeah, or maybe if I did board countermeasures and stuff like that. But, yeah. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna have a shorter stream today. But this isn't over. We're not going to finish the stream. We're going to do one more thing that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I just don't think it is long enough. You know, it doesn't have enough content. It's not long enough for its own stream. I thought about doing videos for it, or a video for it, but I think that this is probably the best way I could do this. Race, if someone offered you $1 million to do a 40-hour stream, would you do it? Yes. Yes, I would. 100%. I would jump on that so fast. Yeah. I would take all the drugs to stay awake for 40 hours, if that was part of the requirement. Or I would literally include a section in the middle where I'm sleeping. Yeah. But I've stayed up for 48 hours before. So a 40-hour stream, I could do that, I think. Because there was that... I remember there used to be... However, you need to stream without any sleep. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'd take all the drugs to keep me awake. I remember there was a thing back when I was at school called that people used to do called the 40-hour famine. And the 40-hour famine was basically... It was like raising money for... like poor kids in Africa, basically. But people would do it as like people would get sponsors, you know, people to give them money if they managed to go 40 hours without something. The traditional one is without food or with very limited food. And then the other ones were like no electronics, yeah, like things like no sleep. Yeah. So yeah, I think I could do that. But yeah, before we talk about that, before we talk about because again, $1 million, 100% I would jump on that. I want to play Project Borealis, the prologue. So this will be its own separate, like this will be its own separate thing. I'll probably clip, yeah, as I was saying, I'll probably clip this, and I wonder if I could, would I have, is my computer powerful enough to record and, no, actually, I don't have any space on my computer at the moment. I was gonna say, I wonder if I could record and stream at the same time. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to try it. Banana. Yeah. So, it's only one way to find out. Yeah, what I'll probably just do, no, I'll just rip the video from YouTube, and edit it. But for now, I really wish you could download high resolution videos from YouTube. But anyway, yeah, let's play Project Borealis, the prologue. Oh. Sure. Oh, it's still loaded the game. Let's just see if it works. Let's not worry about downloading that. Welcome to Project Borealis. They have made the menu look identical. This is in Unity, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, sorry, Unreal. We saw the Unreal logo in the intro. This is on the Unreal Engine, but they've made the menu and the graphic settings and stuff look exactly the same as the as Source Engine games. I'm sure this is fine. Sound real and sound real. It's Source and Unreal merged. Alright, let's give it a go. So yeah, for those who are new here, or are not familiar, Project Borealis. This is one of the two main projects that emerged from the Epistle 3 situation. When it became clear that there wasn't going to be a Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or a Half-Life 3, several big modders decided they were going to take it into their own hands. Yeah, several modders decided they were like, or several modders slash game developers were just like, fine, we'll do it ourselves. Damn it. I don't have the hazmat suit yet. HEV suit. Oh, now I do. So if I go back... yeah, that was a bit silly. But yeah. Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! Oh. I forgot this is what it was. I was misremembering what demo, like, location this was. Oh, this one's alive again. Oh, wait. Are the particle effects not working? I think the particle effects aren't working because I don't have the downloaded thing. Uh-oh. Do I quickly let's download what it suggested to download. Wait. So what did it suggest? What did it say when I first launched it? Install version of NVIDIA graphics driver has known issues in... But if I do that, actually, if I do that, it'll probably reset the stream, won't it? What if I say no? Okay, it still loads it. Alright. Shit. Okay. GeForce. Game gets angry when you say no. Wait. I'll just see if I can. It's gonna throw OBS for a loop if I try and do this, but if we go in here, install a graphics driver while I'm streaming. It's such a bad idea. Not now, thank you. Yeah, I wish if I don't have to, I won't. Oh, it's gonna make me log in, god damn it. Okay. Oh, God. Alright. I don't remember what my login is, but we'll try something. Nope. Let's try this one. Okay, that's the one. No, I don't want to authenticate an app for my graphics card account. Fucking hell. Okay, drivers. No, that's a good idea. It's suggesting this number, but the number that it wanted was a much higher number. Check for updates. Okay, wait. Okay, it's not gonna okay, let's just say GeForce GTX 1080. It's the 1080 Ti 599 update. Oh god, it's just taking me back to where I was before. God damn it. Okay. GTX 1080 Ti for Windows 10 64-bit. Find. Troubleshooting is so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, view more versions. 72, 66. It was suggesting 99, wasn't it? Oh, I have to restart it again. I should just not click one of these options. I should let it sit here. Oh, 555.99. That I was mixing up the point. Damn it. Okay, okay. It seems like it's been a while since I updated. So if I press the X, does it still load? It still loads the game. God damn it. Okay, let's close this. It looks just like a Source Engine game. Okay, let's see what happens. I'll press. Actually, let's just go Express Install. I usually do custom install because it usually wants to install other shit that I don't want. Let's see what happens. Prepare for the stream to cut out. Prepare for the stream to be like, oh, and then just disappear. Again, I really need to upgrade my computer. I really need a PC upgrade because I can't play Half-Life 2 RTX. Any theories as to what HLX could be? I don't know just yet. Yeah, because the games that I was aware of or I knew anything about have now come out. So all the ones that they're still working on, I don't really know. Yeah, let's just say I'm hazarding a guess that they're working on, like, some people at Valve must be working on, you know, the game that is the follow-up to Half-Life 2 Episode 2, right? There's a part of me that wonders if they're gonna tell another story, like another character's story in the world, in the Half-Life world, because they've got, they've shown an interesting snippet of Alex's life that's greatly affected the timeline. But you could also tell a story, like if they wanted to do something smaller and shorter, but still in the Half-Life world. I've always thought there's an interesting window between when Barney leaves you at the end of episode 1 and the end of episode 2. Barney doesn't seem to be there, even though you can hear his voice. He doesn't seem to be at White Forest. So there could be an interesting, story to tell there. Or between when Barney escapes Black Mesa and the start of Half-Life 2. I'm just saying, Barney could be a good character to tell from his perspective. But I think if they do that, that'll be a VR game. Barney VR. Because you got Half-Life Alex, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did something. Well, I think it would be interesting if they did a Half-Life Barney or something like that. However, the next, mainline Half-Life game, it needs to be the follow-up to episode 2. Am I back? I'm back. Okay. So, yep. It was not happy about that. I also don't know if it actually installed properly because it's still saying this. It came up with a window saying that it had installed. But maybe it didn't install properly? Yeah. Don't know. All right. I don't think there's anything of interest to me. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that worked. Let's just launch it again and see if it comes up saying, please install the updated driver. And it didn't come up with the box. So maybe it's working now. Yeah, OBS was not happy about having the driver changed while it was still active. Alright. I'm gonna go new game. Whip through the starting part again. See if it's any different. Yeah. It's at least not too long, like this section. Because like the next part is interactable. And I think that's neat. This part. It's still like part of a cutscene, but it's interactable. Gordon Freeman! Okay, yep. Okay, let's try this again. I think some of the lighting might still be a bit weird, because I don't have the most advanced. Nope, it hasn't fixed the graphics. I think it probably has. That's probably just, maybe the explosions are just a little weak, a little weedy. I'm noticing the gravity gun doesn't have like an animation, or it has a very weak animation for trying to pull something. Eh. But yeah. Oh, right. That's right. I forgot this is how it works. This is how this demo works. You see like faint remnants. You see like the shadows of the like ship. It's like half Nova Prospect, half They've fairly well captured the way that I feel like they've pretty well captured the way that the Source engine feels. Space. Wanna go to space. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot that's what happens. I'll take that. Thank you. I really want to get a close look at the zombies. Space. Oh no, it's not space. I thought there was more space. Space. Ooh. launch a buzzsaw into space. Damn it. You little monster. But yeah, they've captured it pretty well. One thing that is different, and I mean, I don't know if they intend, I don't know how much they care about that kind of, like, accuracy, but I'm noticing you stop a little slower in this game than you do in the Source Engine games. Okay. Like when you let go of movement, you come to a stop a little slower than traditional Source Engine games. I do love how that looks. Like, oh, I can't even go back. It's like bright and sunny outside with like overgrowth around the edges. Okay.
Minor fracture detected. Minor lacerations detected.
Oh, jeez. Pardon me. But yeah, like it's sunny outside and stuff like that, and it kind of feels vibrant, and then boom, darkness. Yeah. I think it's a neat effect. Blessius, you. I can't believe I've never thought of Blessius before. I was gonna say, because, you know, we got this Blessed by Rorius stuff on the channel, but I've never done Blessius. Oh, there's a zombie behind here. Well, theoretically, there's a zombie behind here. Oh! Aurora Borealis. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. At this time of year. I love that they've actually included a Borealis effect. You know, that they've not just included the Borealis ship, but the sky is full of the Borealis, like, stuff. I saw you spawn in. You can't fool me. What the... Are they infinitely spawning? God damn it. I'm gonna die to all the little dudes. Ooh. Do you think we'll revisit the section in the final version? I don't know. Do you mean the final version of the mod or the game whenever they finally make it? If the mod, I think so. I think this is just showcasing a section of the mod. If you're talking about the game itself, like whatever they end up making, I don't think so. I think that they'll send you back to. I think the Borealis will still be the goal, the target. What form it takes, I don't know. Again, we've discovered that Epistle 3 is almost certainly not going to be the way that... Well, sorry. Episode 3 or Half-Life 2... Oh, sorry. Half-Life 2 Episode 3 or Half-Life 3, whichever it ends up being, will definitely not be the same as Epistle 3. So yeah, and I think this will be part of the final Project Borealis game. I think this is just a showcase. It probably won't look exactly the same. It'll probably be changed by then. But a version of this will exist, I think, in the final Project Borealis. But in the actual Half-Life 2 Episode 3, what they end up doing with the story will almost certainly be very different from what the Epistle 3 was showing.
Gordon?
Yeah. But yeah, an interesting look at what they're up to. This team. Icebreaker Industries. Yeah. Yeah. But that's that. Nice, short and sweet little demo. I do love the... Oh god, my face is all washed out. Because of the white. I love the concept of the, like, Borealis ship that's phasing between time and space. I think it's a really interesting idea. How they'll execute that in video game form, I don't know. You're becoming ghostious? Yeah. Becoming super pale. But yeah, I really look forward to seeing what Valve does with their next game. I hope that they go back to some more their traditional series, because I loved Half-Life. I love the Half-Life series. I love Portal. I loved the Left 4 Dead series, and I greatly enjoy Team Fortress 2. Even though, you know, it's multiplayer and I'm not as big a fan of multiplayer stuff. Oh, they actually credited the Fisherman. I don't remember hearing the Fisherman. Thanks to Valve and Epic for their continued support. Yeah. Gordon Freeman will return in Project Borealis, yeah. Your money's on HLX being a game focused around Zen. Oh. Well, yeah, that's the thing is... Oh, God, so white. Come on. Credits end and go back to the main menu, please. Editing Rory, who will no doubt make some edits to this. Check if there's supposed to be something here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... Because I can't even press escape. Also, I just noticed OBS doesn't have the chat on it. What's happened to the chat? The hell? And the jar also isn't showing. The heck? All the game's trying to turn you into blind, yes, yeah. Yeah, all the OBS stuff I just noticed was all broken. Also, this game will not close. I tried close window. It's just like, it's broken. What the fuck? Yeah, it's just straight not responding. Okay. Well, yeah, so that's that. I tried Alt F4. I literally tried Alt F4ing. It didn't work. I had to go into Task Manager. Yeah. So your money's on HLX being Zen focused. That's an interesting idea, because I will say, yeah, there was a bunch of Zen stuff that was in the leaked files, wasn't there? This stuff. There was something. The big one that I always remember is that idea of the mention of Zen gorilla storks. I don't remember storks, but I remember Zen gorilla. Kill 5 zombies at the same time. Use only the crowbar and gravity gun. Find the Epistle 3 letter. But also 2 hidden achievements. Shoot the Aperture Science logo. Place the garden gnome in the ship. Oh. There's a garden gnome. Okay. Alright. Yeah, there was a few different yeah, I don't remember that in the leaks. But I do remember there were several Zen related things that were leaked. Oh, whoops. Wait, okay, immediately. Okay, that's all I needed. What was it? What else was there? No, only crowbar and gravity gun. Okay, that's easy enough. Epistle 3 letter. I wonder where that would be. New game. Oh, hey, Nathan. You joined in the post-stream Project Borealis playthrough. Except, I've already played through it, so... Feral Manhack, that's right, yeah. You know, I did notice. I don't know what's happened. I don't know why that's happened. Oh god, this intro. Yeah, I tried resetting the items in OBS, but it just they won't show up. Hold up, I'll try again. So let's go refresh. Properties. Okay, let's just, I'm gonna add a new thing. A new... oh, I don't even remember what they freaking are. So this is a browser thing, isn't it? Browser. Let's go. Copy that. Okay. Yeah, they're just completely broken. Browser sources at the moment seemingly are completely broken. So all the events and stuff will also not show. Remove. Yep. I don't know how to fix that. It's happened ever since I updated my graphics driver, and now it's like it's all broken. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure how I can fix this. At least at the moment, I don't know how I could fix this. It's just all the web source stuff. I'll just quickly look it up. It wasn't related to my graphics card. It was fixed itself after a few days. Like, yeah, I'm sure that they'll probably just like update the next time I start it, and it will be fixed. I'll just quickly look up OBS web source broke. Yeah, that's the thing, is I might, in order to get it to work, I might have to restart OBS, which means I'd have to pause the stream and get it going again. So wait, where is this setting? Browser source hardware acceleration. Hmm. Yeah, no, I think I'd have to close OBS and restart it in order to fix it. So for now, it's just the end of the stream. It's just this last bit of the stream that I'm planning to clip anyway, and turn into a video. But at the moment, and the part that I'm planning to clip, I've already finished. So unless I say something interesting in this end of the stream, it's not a super big deal. So wait, yeah, I'm going for crowbar and gravity gun only. I gotta find the gnome wherever the gnome is, and the epistle 3-letter ideally. Oh, you've been using restreams. Ah. So I wonder where the gnome is. Get my suit going. There's something up there. I just realized I never even thought to check if I never even thought to use my flashlight the whole way through that previous mode. Okay, we must remember, no guns. And where is this? Is that's that picture from the that horror series on YouTube, isn't it? This gnome. Interloper, that's it. Yeah. I appreciate the sentiment. Everything I say is interesting. I refuse to believe it, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm not seeing a... Not seeing a gnome yet. could this gnome be? Imagine if Antelope made an appearance as an HLX character. I would be quite surprised. I'd be rather shocked that Valve would be willing to do something like that. Where is this gnome? Oh, maybe he's up there. Maybe I should have tried to not break everything in this room. There he is. Hello. You're coming with me now. You're my friend now. We're gonna have soft tacos later. I'm mostly gonna avoid the enemies. Okay. I forgot they come from that side. Ouchies. Ouchies. No. Oh god. What happened to my gnome? Gnome. What happened? I've lost my gnome. Yeah, gnome is like, what the heck is happening? Let's, there we go. Okay. Now we're just gonna place gnome over here in a safe spot. And then kill the rest of these guys. With the gravity gun. Also, Epistle 3. I wonder where the book could be. Could be up there. We didn't quite get up there last time. We tried, but the floor broke around us. I was like, a zombie came in and broke it. And I was like, I should perhaps check the door. That was the only time this has genuinely startled me. You little bastard. Damn it, I hit myself. Ow. Okay. Oh! I got the achievement kill 5 zombies at the same time. Is it because they all got killed automatically because I triggered the end of the level? I got an achievement through cheese. Oh.
Extreme heat damage detected.
was like, why is it still making the noise? Yeah, stay there, please. Oh, he didn't stay there. Damn it. The hitboxes are a little bit wonky. The physics, I'm barely jumping and it's sending me flying. Yay! There's nothing up here. Ooh, I could jump inside the cage. Raymond, how could you fail to protect Gnome? I know. That was at least those were dark times. Gregorius spirit haunts the Borealis. Interesting idea. So where is this epistle 3? Okay. I probably missed it. It's probably in a previous section. But in case it is, oh. Hello. Take piece of box. I don't know why I assume it'll be under something. But yeah, I think it's probably in one of the previous sections. Oh. Huh. Yeah, this is a section not normally available. Alright, we'll find epistle 3 next time around. Oh, whoops. Almost forgot my beloved gnome. Oh, no, my gnome. Oh, gnome. Fun fact, I wanted to stream this game near the end of last summer, but I decided against it, so I played a different game instead. Right. Well, I've been meaning to play this basically since it came out, but I just never got around to it. Alright, let's just go in.
Gordon?
Yay, I got the 2 achievements I wanted. Alright, let's escape this before it crashes my game again. There's one more achievement. I might just look it up. Oh god, the introduction again. Wait. Let's see if I can... I can't load game. Great. Shit. Yeah. No, I knew this was going to be a really short demo. So I was like... I thought to myself, oh, I should really record it rather than stream it. But I just don't find myself recording these days, you know? highly detailed documents on the floor there. If I get my suit, can I use the zoom? I can. Yeah, I'm just... the only reason I'm continuing is because there are achievements. Yeah, I get the impression that it's likely that the epistle letter will be probably in... It'll be in one of these rooms.
Extreme heat damage detected. Warning. Vital signs dropping.
But where, I don't know. I mean, once again, it could be up this top area where the gnome was. Hello. I might just look it up. Of course, there's a 100% achievements guide. Okay, so it's in the... room with the metal lathe, just beneath the lamp. Okay. I have not seen the one out yet that Tyler made. But I usually do. Oh, it's in here, I see. Pretty sure it showed here, didn't it? Unless it's... Wait, is the blood from this on top of it? I think it is. Yeah, yeah. It just happened to coat the one section. Holy shit. What are the chances? The splat just perfectly went on the letter. But yeah, that's it. All the achievements. Yeah. See, that was Project Borealis. And yeah, I mean, I'm keen to see where they go with this, but I'm more keen to see what Valve are gonna do, because yeah, I love the Half-Life world. I love the Zen stuff. I also love Aperture Science and what they've got going on. So a game, you know, a follow-up game in the Half-Life world, You could watch update 6. Update 6? I was gonna say, is it linked in here? Oh my god. Yeah. Damn it, I'm just gonna have to search for it. Project Borealis. Update 6. Yeah, the latest update that they have.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a special Project Borealis developer update. My name is Postulio, and I'm the studio director on the team here. In this update video, we'd like to offer a glimpse into where the project has been, what the team has currently been working on, and where we're headed next. It has been some time since our last official public update video. When we started this project, our team knew that there would be challenges on the road to achieving our commonly shared goal. Sometimes those obstacles came from the global pandemic, while others emerged through the process of community-led game development. Despite these challenges, the team continues to make exciting progress and reach new milestones. One of these early milestones we set for ourselves was what we originally referred to as Ravenholm Revisited. This exercise allowed the team to simultaneously develop multiple core Half-Life 2 features and stylistic choices while refining them with modern engine technology in a familiar setting. Through this process, we've decided to take a few artistic liberties to help convey the atmospheric narrative direction we're headed in with Project Borealis. The result of this effort is a short prologue level available to download and play today. The release of Project Borealis Prologue has allowed us to take all the core gameplay systems and assets iconic to the Half-Life 2 style of gameplay and recreate them using the Unreal Engine. One of the first things we expect players to notice while navigating the level is our new snow deformation system, which replaced the one originally shown in Update 5. As you can see, the new snow deforms more naturally around objects, and when combined with other lighting, wind, and volumetric effects, allows us to have greater immersion in our upcoming winter environments. The Unreal Engine development environment has enabled us to create a system which stitches level segments together and avoids the traditional load times and transitions seen in source levels.
Oh, right, yeah.
On the topic of engine enhancements, the programming team continues to refine gameplay interactions in the game, including dynamic rope interactions, AI logic, and gravity gun behavior. Throughout Ravenholm, players will get a chance to see these systems in action. As players navigate the prologue, they'll encounter several specific moments, some iconic to the original Ravenholm and others unique to our interpretation. All of them represent the work done between the level design and programming teams to create a system used to trigger all types of events through the level, including dynamic enemy spawn locations, trap triggers, level transitions, and scripted events. This important work paves the way for us to develop new experiences for the full game. As the team completes this chapter in the project's development and looks towards the next milestone, we're excited to build on the lessons we've learned and refined over these past several years. Our processes are as refined as they've ever been, and the team now works under the unified banner of the Icebreaker Industries Studio moniker. These changes have allowed us to maintain our commitment to delivering the vision of Episode 3, initially pitched by Mark Laidlaw, fulfilled to the deserving community free of charge. As always, the Project Borealis team is looking for new talented individuals to work with. With the release of the prologue, we're focused on finding contributors with experience in the following departments: animation, environmental art, level design, programming, production, and DevOps. More information on each of these roles can be found by visiting our website at projectborealis.com. If you see a role that interests you and you feel that you can lend just a few hours a week to the project, we encourage you to apply. We hope you enjoy this update and glimpse into our ongoing development. The team is excited to be back to sharing what they've been working on. On behalf of everyone on the Project Borealis team, thank you for your continued support. Until next time.
Rorius should apply. I have so little time. Actually, that's not entirely true. But I would rather work on my own thing, I think. If I was going to spend some hours, several hours a week working on a game, I think I'd work on my own game. Because that's honestly what I want to do. Is, like, I don't know that I'll ever go fully back to doing, like, YouTube, recording games, streaming games. I don't know that I'll ever go back to, like, full-time that. But I really want to continue working on game development stuff and my own games. And that's something I've thought is, like, that's probably the direction I'd go. If something happened and I was able to return to basically doing YouTube stuff full time again, rather than just playing games, but playing games, recording myself and uploading videos or streams, what I'd probably do is I'd stream myself playing games on the weekends, for instance, but I'd probably do, like, dev streams or dev recording stuff, like work on games in most of my time, and upload videos to do with the games that I'm working on, and then stream on the weekends or whatever, or stream like 2 or 3 times a week, and otherwise I'd spend the time making games. And so, like, the spare time that I build up at the moment when it comes to I'm gonna take this off. When it comes to wait. Let's sit back and get the cozy vibes going. When it comes to the current future of Rorius, what my plans kind of are is to... Oh, hey Josh. Welcome to the stream. I'm just wrapping things up because we're basically finished. If you want to, though, you can go back a little bit in the stream and watch me play through Project Borealis. Because yeah, I'm never late. Yeah, we finished Control super quick, so I played Project Borealis prologue. And we're probably just gonna wrap up the stream in a bit. No, never, just never late. All right, yeah. As I was saying, yeah. What my immediate plans are is to, the classic. Oh, this didn't take as long as I thought it would. Time to play another thing. Yeah, basically, exactly that. It's funny because I did wonder when we were playing the DLC, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. I did have this, like, funny feeling. I was like, it doesn't look like there's much left in Control, and I was like, I bet we're really close to the end of it. And sure enough, we were about an hour away from the end. Only even less than an hour away from the end. Because I ended up doing some side quest stuff that I didn't need to do. To, like, fill extra time. But yeah, the immediate plan. Okay, so I'll do this, I'll finish this thought before I read the chat again. My immediate plan for the future is, so I'm working, right? I'm working at school. I'm a teacher. Over time, especially this year, over time things are getting easier and easier, and I'm not worrying as much about, like, the school stuff, because I don't have all the uni stuff and the school stuff, like things like marking and stuff like that, is pretty straightforward. I usually don't need a whole lot of extra time to do them. My current plan is to once I'm ready, once I'm like comfortable and ready to start, I'm going to basically start, instead of starting recording more like I was originally thinking I might do, I want to get a game going. I want to get some game project going. I thought about doing a Rorius game jam, but we missed last year's game jam, didn't we? We missed 2024 because the last game jam we had was the Christmas one. It was at the end of 2023. I nearly missed the 2023 one as it was. Um, if I recall, in 2022, I did like the um Ignorance is Bliss game jam, and then in 2024, and that was I think it was around the middle of the year, towards like, I think it was like July, August, somewhere around there. And then 2023, I almost missed the whole year. I ended up doing it in December 2023. And then 2024, I didn't do a game jam. And so I like, it was annual. It was an annual game jam until last year where I just didn't have the time to do it. So I thought about doing a game jam, bringing them back up again this year. But honestly, I kind of want to just not commit myself uh to having to block out a whole week or whatever to work on something. I kind of just want to work on a game. And so that's my plan, is like this year find some extra time. As it stands, I have actually a little bit been working on a piece of software to help me with my schoolwork. I part of the part of an initiative that my department has. Unfortunately, I don't actually like it that much, but part of an initiative my department has is that our students have to log their progress at the end of every lesson. So at the end of, in the last like few minutes of a lesson, the students are supposed to basically sit. I won't go into full details, but they have to basically send in a log to their teacher saying, "Today I got up to this point in my work. Here are the details, basically. Like, here's some details." It's basically like a 1-line or 2-line log they have to do every lesson, at the end of every lesson. And so at the moment, or initially, the way that we were make them log that progress was really, in my opinion, really bad. It meant that it was clogging up my messages, because they're basically sending us a message through our software, and it was clogging up my messages, and I was no longer seeing important messages from other people because my students were taking over my inbox, basically. um um oh oh oh, okay, you're talking about, yeah, okay. um I thought I was reading your chat and I was like, wait, what? um yeah. But yeah, Professor Rorius, yeah. Let's just say, yeah, yeah. I realized that. It took me a moment, but I realized that. I thought you might have been talking about the fact that, on an unrelated note, I deleted my Twitter profile. I just deleted my Twitter. First of all, I downloaded a repo of it. I downloaded an archive of my Twitter, and then deleted it once they freaking sent me through my download link, and I could actually download it. Then I just deleted my Twitter, because I was done with having any involvement in that mess. Uh, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I've been working. I basically, the way that the students were logging their progress, I hate it. And so I've been working on a piece of software that basically I could just get them to submit in a much nicer form, and then I can just like feed the software the raw data, and it will like display it in a nice form for me, so that I can see where my students are and who's been logging and who hasn't been logging their progress and stuff. So that's already been like a project I've been working on in my spare time. It's a little log program. Not online at all, entirely offline, just like a program that I run that I literally just like upload the data to. Like the data is downloadable via the form I'm using now, this new form. I can just download the form and like put it into this program, and it will just display the data in a nice format. And so yeah, that's something I've been working on. And the yeah, if I oh I just saw that friend request. Yeah, Twitter is garbage now. Yeah. Forgot I gotta re-add you on Steam. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll sort that out. Ugh. There we go. Confirm. Alright. But yeah. So yeah, if I get that finished, once I get that program finished, I think, then I'm gonna switch over to starting to work on a game. Unless, like, of course, the other school-related work will come first, but I probably will start working on some game, because that's what I really want to do. What I really want to do at school at the moment, I'm running a game club at school where students I have a PlayStation that the students can play at school. It's like every Friday lunchtime they can come to my classroom and they can play PS4 games. Portal Unity 2, let's go. It's probably not going to use Valve proprietary info. It's probably going to be a Unity. It's going to be a Unity game. It's just not going to be Portal Unity. Yeah. I could tell the story of that though. I could take it away from. Oh, but then I'd probably want to have an origin story. TF2 mod now that SDK is public. Again, I don't think I want to make a mod. I want to make something that I could potentially put on Steam or sell. Like, not even sell. Like, release it for free. But something I could be proud to put on Steam. At the moment, something I could work on as an initial thing is I have thought about, because we talked a lot about Laftoni Baloney 2, or adding like an update to Laftoni Baloney, which adds a bunch of new characters, like the Karen character, or the like there was something about like a pepper guy making you sneeze, or just people sneezing on something, and like add a bunch of new characters just a ton of random stupid characters to the Laftoni Baloney game. And there's that, but also what I actually meant to mention was the fact that I have thought of making a game that acts as a hub to all my like all my game jam games. So have like how the DreadX collection works, where you launch into the game and you're in like a hub world of sorts. I mean, I'll just launch it and I'll just show as an example. Let's play this. Yeah, sure. Should make random characters of people in the server. Spams your pizza with mushrooms. That could be. I mean, that could be interesting. I haven't got my headphones on, so I can't hear it. But if you just go start. Did I ever play DreadX Collection 3? I don't think I did. Oh. Yeah. I don't think I did now that I'm seeing it. Maybe I should load the previous one. What? Horror. I want to put it under horror. 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 Dread X collection. It's like the very first Dread X collection, super basic. If I just install it real quick. Yeah, I got inspired a lot by the Dread X collection. Because it's basically the Dread X collection is basically it's a hub for the games included in the game jam that they had, because basically all these games are game jam games, where a bunch of people participated in a game jam related to some horror related theme, and then oh god, how big is it? I thought it was small. How big is Dread X Collection 2? 10 gigs. It must be similar in size. Now I really want pizza. Oh, I could make a pizza, actually. I think I have... Do I have the ingredients? I think I have the ingredients. I could make myself a pizza for dinner. Because we actually don't have... No, we have some meat. We have some meat in the fridge. Needs using. I was going to say... Oh, actually, and I don't think we even have, like, bacon for a pizza. Any meat to put on the pizza. I was gonna say that's usually what we do is like when I don't have anything in the fridge, we'll just like make a pizza and put like usually we have like some bacon or some like fridge meat, like long lasting meat that we'll just put on the pizza. What the hell's the camera? Webcam. Oh, why is the gain reset? No wonder. Oh, because OBS crashed and I had to open it up again. That's why my face was blown out in the Borealis stuff. God damn it. Jesus Christ. What's taking it so long? It's only 5 gigs, but... This is a lot... This showcase of what I'm talking about is taking a lot longer than I intended for it to. God damn it. And this one's the most basic. This is the, like, least interesting one as well. Because I want to play the Dread X Collection games on streams, but they started off, like, the stream started off doing pretty well. Like the Dread X Collection, I think the very first Dread X Collection streams did quite well, like, on the channel, but then Dread X Collection 2, like the second or third stream I had to do, because the games started getting really long. The second or third stream I had to do for Dread X Collection 2, everyone stopped showing up to the streams. Do we really have 5 viewers right now? According to my dashboard, it says we have 5 concurrent viewers. We haven't had anyone, like, the stream has been extremely quiet the whole time, and now that I'm just sitting here waiting for something to load, we have 5 viewers. But, yeah, basically I thought about, first of all, making a game that acts as like a hub for all the indie games and silly stuff that I've made over the years. So you can, like, launch into a bunch of old Rorius. Letting us so peak. This is what the people want. Loading bar, the game. Yeah. But also I thought about making collections of all the games that people submitted as part of the game jams that I've done. So like, yeah, for every game jam that I've done, have like a little collections thing that has all the games from the game jam, launchable from the hub thing. The only problem is that I'd have to reach out for those ones. I'd have to reach out to each individual person who is involved and request permission to do so. If I didn't, then I could get in trouble legally. Even though I'd be releasing it for free, you know. Oh, come on. It's so close. 98%. And again, this is the small one. Will left only below 2 include the mystical banana of wisdom? It can. It can now. That's right. And I also was working on a project not that long ago. I was working on a seek and find project as well. Okay, let's launch it.
Everyone fears losing their mind. Disease, loneliness, trauma, prolonged pressure, time.
I'll just skip it. Alright. Because we've done all of them. Yeah. So like it loads into this like menu of sorts. And there's these eyes peering at you through the mirror. But yeah, there's like a
Hello.
Recording a first session between myself, Dr. Samantha.
Yeah.
Have you
That's
heard
right, yeah. So basically, yeah, it's got these games around this mirror here. You click one of them and it shows you what it is. There's a little picture of the dev team and some information, and then a little letter
Michael,
that goes
this is
along
fucking...
with it. That's, again, more information about the game. And then you just, like, click it, and you click the mirror to, like, launch the game. And the game itself is, like, its own entirely, like, self-contained thing. Mr. Bucket told me to. I remember that one. Rot Gut. But yeah, and... Hand of Doom is a full game now. I've seen this on Steam. You can play this now. It's a full-on game. Starting from a game jam game. But yeah, basically it has this little, you have this little hub of games that you can, yeah, let's say we'll go into like Rot Gut. It's one of the worst. I think it was one of the worst entries, but apparently it's because the guy who joined only had like 2 days or something. Whereas everyone else had a significant period of time to work on it, like a week or 2 weeks or something. This guy had like 3 days or something, so he rapidly put something together. But if you click, see, it just launches a window for launching a Unity game. And yeah, and then it returns back to this screen where you can do the stuff.
Recording a first session between myself.
Exit. So I thought about making something like that, or something more like, if I loading by the game again. This will take even longer. This will take ages. Assuming that does not have the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, all my games, I believe all my Game Jam games, they were pretty basic with their input stuff. It was all just keyboard and mouse, if I recall. I've never made a game with controller support. But yeah. if this eventually loads, I'll show off what this one is. This one's even more interesting because it has a whole like game. The hub itself is a game, and you unlock VHS tapes, and you put the tapes into the VHS machine in the main room, and that's the different games of the collection. But to get the tapes, you have to unlock them using you know, stuff around the main hub. Is this going faster? At least for now, it looks like it's going faster. Oh, I know somewhere I have a file. Where is it? No. No. God damn it. There's a... Where did I fucking put it? Somewhere there's a text file. Somewhere there's a text file with all the Left Only Baloney characters we were talking about in streams. I know I have it somewhere. I just remembered there's a couple of pieces of merch that I never made. I just suddenly remembered there was that barrels, right? Barrels, right? Barrels. From the Resident Evil stream, and I never made the nonsense t-shirt that I intended to make at some point. Come on. Come on. We're so close. Alright. So yeah, this one's even better in terms of its structure. So yeah, this is Red X Collection 2. We'll go start game. Yeah. And you start in this like hub in this room. Oh, and it remembered my save file, so it's already unlocked some things. But you start in this room with a TV and a VCR player. And like this recording thingy has some audio that tells you about like what you gotta do. But each of these little blocks here with a lock on them were once locked, and they had a VHS tape inside them. And basically, you had to roam around this building. You had to go around this building, all the different rooms, and solve puzzles that would get you keys. And there are 13 keys for the 13 games. And this very first one that starts here is Squirrel Stapler. And I think you start with a key, but then there are 12 other keys in the house that you can unlock the other 12 games with. And a key can go to any game, but then once you have it, you got all these tapes. Yeah. We got Sucker for Love, Charlotte's Exile, Undiscovered, Toy Shop, Arcade Letra, Diving Bell, Another Late Night, The Thing in the Lake, Solipsis, Squirrel Stapler, Touched by an Outer God, to the End of Days, and then yeah. But yeah, and then so you like slowly collect all the games, and then you play the games, and they, you know, they are the games from the jam. And I thought about doing something like this. Like this was the one that was really inspiring to me. It was like having a little game that takes you to all the games in the jam. In my case, it would be a hub thing that takes you to all my games, and it would be like all the individual games in my catalog would be free to play. You know, they'd continue to be free to play on itch.io or whatever, but then I'd release like a collection like one of these on Steam that you could pay a small amount of money for, and it would be a little bit of like a donate to me to help me become a game developer kind of thing. Yeah, I kind of really want to do that, and that could be the first project I start with this year, because I think this year is when I'm gonna have time. Next year my workload is gonna increase at school, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle that, honestly. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cause oopsie, Wi-Fi died. Oh no. Yeah, I hope mine's okay. Mine looks like it's okay. I'm amazed that the power didn't go out, because we've been having like a storm outside, and it went out overnight. Unius time, yeah. Yeah, we're about to wrap up the stream, because I thought that we'd probably be wrapping up a bit early, so I only planned for this long. But yeah, so those are my plans for the immediate future. I want to, like, I still want to do some YouTube stuff, but I think with any spare time that I gain, any extra time that I gain, rather than using it on recording more stuff for just like YouTube, I'm probably instead going to try and use it to spend time to make something. Make a game, whatever. And I might make videos about that, or I might post some stuff about that. Yeah, and I'll of course keep you guys informed, because I feel like that's, other than the fact that I feel like that's like developer stuff is kind of why most people, initially at least, came to my channel. It was for because I was, I'm Portal Unity developer, so like people were here for development stuff. It was only later that people came for like the game stuff, the do it for me, but once again it was a game jam oriented thing that everyone came to me from. Are we gonna see a Rorius game dev stream in the future? You might do. Oh, hey, official MX. We're just wrapping up the stream. We're just about to finish up the stream. Yeah, I might do some dev streams. Probably more likely I'll be doing. Yeah, you can always go back in the stream, but yeah. I'm just about to finish up. Yeah, I'm probably more likely to stream some games in the weekend, and if I have the spare time to make stuff, I might make videos about it, or I'll do a little dev stream where I'll show off what I'm doing. That's probably actually the most likely, is because editing and stuff just takes so much time that's a lot of games. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I have If we have a look. I have to go to my profile, I think. I have 1,779 games according to Steam. Rookie numbers. And I'm level 93. I'm the highest level of any of my friends, but also I don't like to show people. I don't like to show friends stuff on Steam. It's people that might not always want to know, people to know their stuff. Bro spent millions on Steam. Not quite millions. A lot of those entries, a lot of the games were from stuff like where it was from like so many of them were from Humble Bundles. So I spent like 20, 30 bucks to buy 20, 30 games. So I've definitely spent thousands on Steam. I've probably spent, well, actually, I'm sure, I remember seeing something about a way to find out how much you've spent on Steam. It'd be very interesting to find out. But, like, for instance, where is it? Like, I bought a pack. There was the Telltale Games pack. I should manage my games like you do. Yeah, I can't, because I have so many games, it would be impossible to scroll through them all. If I didn't have them in folders, so I have them all in folders. Yeah, the Telltale Games pack, the majority of this folder here, not including Back to the Future, Hector 2 and 3, I think Poker Night 2, as well as Walking Dead, Wallace and Gromit, and The Wolf Among Us. So, like, from here through to, I mean, it's, I'll go like this. If it just will let me. It usually half crashes when I do this. Because of all the entries it's gonna load. Millionarius. Well, this is why I used to find it frustrating that people would request that I play something, and you know, there were many times there where people would request, "Oh, I want you to play this game," and it was like, you know, it was either a very new game, or it was an obscure game, but like, I don't have it, I don't own it, but there are literally over 1,000 games I haven't played on the channel, which I do own, but they didn't choose any of them. They chose a game I don't own. It happens all the time. Like, there are just so many games that people would request usually that I play games that I don't own. Very frustrating. Because, yeah, when you own this many games... Actually, I think this was included. Yeah. Yeah. Play Walking Dead. I mean, it's there. At least I own that one. I own Walking Dead. Season 2. But yeah, all of these games here came from a single purchase, and it was about 20 bucks. So how many games is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. It's about 40 games, and I think it might have even been less than 20 bucks. Oh, so many of the games I have not played. No, it's you're not even wrong to say that. Like, there's so many. I mean, to be fair, I mean, this active series section is full of games that I'm meaning to play but I haven't played yet, or stuff I was meaning to return to because of updates and stuff. But no, there's a good number of games, and I mean, there's a whole bunch of new games I've purchased which I haven't sorted yet. This is all my uncategorized section of games that I've purchased, but I have not played. I have not even sorted them yet. And like if I opened up, let's go platform action, 10-Second Ninja. I don't think I've ever played this. Yeah, there's no information on it. 1001 Spikes, never played it. Awesome Noughts, never played it. Capsized, I have played that one. Choice Chamber, never played it. Cockhead. I bought this because I thought it'd be really funny, but then I was like, this is too grotesque. I'd get in trouble on YouTube. Duke Nukem, I haven't played it on Steam, but I played it back in the day. I bought that as like a nostalgia purchase. Same with Duke Nukem 2. Same with Manhattan Project. Dust Force, played a little bit of that. I'm terrible at it, so I stopped playing. I have played Earthworm Jim myself, but not on Steam. Same with that. I've never played that before. Played that. Oh, I have played this. I don't know why it's got no information on here. That's weird. Enders 9, never played it. Played that. Never played it. Never played it. I did play that one. Yeah. Jet Set Radio, played that. Never played it. Never played it. Played that. But then the remastered, never played it. It came free, I believe. Never played it. Played that. Never played it. Played that. Never played it. Played that. Played that. Never played it. So, like, there's, yeah, as you can see from just that one folder, there's a good number of my games that I've just never played. Either someone's gifted it to me and I just never got around to trying it out. Play Cats of Liquid. That's the other thing. People would constantly request I play games I've already played. And while, yeah, I'm sure if I actually went back and played Cats of Liquid, I'd get a huge boost in viewership. Like, that doesn't... I don't feel like that leads anywhere, you know? The problem with my my channel's longevity is it needs to hinge, if I wanted to make it work long term, it needs to hinge on people watching me no matter what I play, or finding a niche of games that I enjoy playing and I don't mind playing basically endlessly. So like indie games, weird, silly indie games would be an example of a category that I'd be willing to get stuck in and just play endlessly. But there's so many games I've always wanted to play on the channel, for instance. And old retro games I'd love to play again on the channel. Like show off. Yeah. Play every game in one sitting. I would die. I would die before I got through them all. Unless I just played extremely short snippets of them. YouTube just filtered your message twice. SteamDB? Yes, I got Zomboid. That's something I've been meaning to mention. Is that still down here? Oh, it's Project Zomboid, isn't it? There it is. Yeah. I love the visual style. It's it's so Sims. I love the Sims graphics of it. Also, I don't know why this has what the hell are they called? Red Panda? Yeah. On here. When on the store page it has a dude surviving. I don't understand why that's the case. Oh, I want to play this on the stream sometime soon because this looks ridiculous. I started watching Game Grumps play it and I was like, I have to play this. I stopped myself watching it because I was like, I have to play it. I've got RoboCop, Rogue City. I said I'd get that, Zach, because you recommend that if I recall correctly. I've got like stuff like Second Sight. I never played this back in the day, but I always saw it in the game store. in the rental stores, and I always thought about getting it, but I never did. Shadow Man's another one actually that I used to see in the rental stores. Games like Strange Horticulture, I've heard, were really good. Digits got me Tangled Tower. Looks really interesting, and I want to try it at some point. I mean, and then there's just stuff like, I mean, maybe Super Monkey Ball. A lot of things like weird games like this. These are just for me. I don't plan to play them on the stream, on the channel. I bought a lot of like things like where is it? Like this game, it's on PS5 and also on Steam, and it was just really cheap on Steam, so I'm probably gonna play it here. But this is something I'm probably just gonna play for myself. And like the Super Lucky's Tale games, I bought them because I love platformers, and it's just those would be good like blowing off steam kind of games, or just relaxation games that are right in my comfort zone. Right, you look at looking at your playtime. Yeah, I also sometimes go through here and I look at my playtime in my games. And then sometimes it does show and sometimes it doesn't. Vegas Pro, the back when I used to use the Steam version of Vegas Edit, or yeah, it used to be Sony Vegas Pro 14. Yeah, I used to use the Steam version, and when I use the Steam version, you can only have one instance of it running at a time. So I could only ever edit one thing, and like when I was rendering the video, I couldn't edit a second video while it was rendering. So this was a super bottleneck. But in the short time I was using it, and I didn't have the original Sony Vegas. Yeah, I racked up 600 hours of this software, but now it's stuck in here. Sometimes it shows up here, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. But then, yeah, so then Terraria, yeah, for me, I have no games that are thousands of hours, but I start with Terraria at 600. And it's quite far ahead of any other game. Elder Scrolls, Elden Ring, Team Fortress are all in the 400 range. Power Wash, 300, nearly 400. Sims 3, Portal 2. I'm still amazed that I have 241 hours in Portal 2. How do I have that many hours? House Flipper, Subnautica, Left 4 Dead 2, Astroneer. I have a lot of games in like the 100-hour mark, around the 100-hour mark. Yeah. And then 90, 90, 90, 80, 80, 70, 70, 70. This game, I've only been playing this recently. This game has consumed my life. Every moment of spare time in the last like 2 weeks, I've had this open, slowly working through it. It's like a puzzle game. It's free to play. 2024 Mosaic Retrospective. But the way the puzzle works, it's just so long. It's managed to find its way on my list so quickly. But yeah, Infra, Alice, Saints Row, Dark Souls 3, The Forest. Yeah. I would say probably I have quite a lot of games in the 100 to 200 hour mark, and I have a lot of games in like the 60-hour mark. TF2 at 400, rookie numbers, yeah. Oh right, yeah. What if someone offered you $1 million to play every game in one sitting? I would die, and I just don't think I can do it. I'm pretty sure. Again, unless it was just I just had to launch it and then close it, basically, if that was counted as playing the game, or just like the briefest like 1 minute of the start of the game, then maybe, because that's still like a 1,700 minutes. How many minutes is that? How many days is that? 1,700 minutes in days. Yeah, that's still well over. Wait, let's go hours. Yeah, 28 hours. If I spent exactly 1 minute in all of my games, it would be over 28 hours. So, like, let's say, if I had to... The problem is, as well, is I can't have them all installed at the same time. It's just too many. So, you take that and you increase it by the amount of time taken for waiting for downloads and stuff, and it's just... Even just 1 minute of every game was just too long. I'm more amazed I got 200 hours in Portal 1. Well, I played Portal 1 mostly before they started recording. Like, the majority of my time playing Portal 1 was before they started recording the time that you played on things on Steam. So I should have way more in Portal 1 than I do in Portal 2. But because of the fact that most of my time spent in it was pre them recording the amount of hours you spent in it, yeah, I only have 93 hours. Like, I should have a significantly higher amount of hours in Portal 1. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that your profile on SteamDB may or may not tell you a lot on how much games you spent. Right. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. See if it'll work. Wait. Will that work? Do I have the Steam mobile app? Oh, I do. How do I do that? How do I use the Steam mobile app? Oh, there we go. Sure. Let's go yes. Oh, hold up, guys. Yeah, I've had this ringtone on my phone for basically since I was at high school, and I refuse to change it anymore these days. Like, I'm gonna have the Portal ringtone. I'm gonna have the Portal radio ringtone my entire life because I refuse to ruin another, because like that song is ruined for me. Yeah, I when I hear it in game, I like it triggers me because I'm like, oh, my phone's ringing. But no, it's just yeah. Okay, so what? Uh, let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm on SteamDB. And I was gonna see. Um. Uh. Oh, okay. Wait, I see. Oh, oops, that's wrong. Wait, if I just get rid of this, that should work, right? Oh, my privacy settings. My privacy settings on my account are currently set to be private, so I can't actually see uh my details. Let's see about click edit profile. Well, that's for total playtime. I want to calculate how much I spent. Because I can see how many games I have. I'd have to do this later. But I logged in and it basically is like, your settings are private, so it sucks to be you. My ringtone used to be the I'm Batman. Ah, yes, yeah. New sound to add for streams idea? What, the I'm Batman? What do you mean, the friggin' radio ringtone so that I get triggered every time I hear it? You'd have to unprivate it if you want to view your account value. Yeah. I'll do that later, and so that, you know, I'll change it to briefly not be private and then change it back to private again, I think. But only the intro part of it. Yeah, it would have to be just like the down 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 and then it just like fades out. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate you guys joining me. I gotta get moving because that phone call was Mark saying that we need to sort something out, and so I need to pick him up early from work and then head into the city. So yeah, I've got to get some errands that I have an errand that I was gonna do this afternoon that I might have to do as ASAP, so that I can, you know, help Mark later. Yeah, I actually a bunch of Portal and Half-Life related sound effects I could add. Those could be interesting ones to add. Are you talking about when you say the GLaDOS stuff? Do you mean they're like, ah? Someone clip that bit of me doing that, and then we'll just use that. Anyway, yeah. So, and to be fair as well, it has to be said, in terms of games, like time spent on games, I'm still pretty well certain that my most played game of all time is Yuri's Revenge. Command and Conquer Riddler 2 Yuri's Revenge, which, you know, came out in the DLC, the expansion was like 2001 or something like that, or 2002. And so that long predates any kind of record keeping. And I played that game for hours and hours and hours, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I probably would have like about 1,000 hours of Yuri's Revenge from when I was little. But fish. Yes, fish. It's definitely one we need. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Once again, I'm baffled by the fact that despite daylight savings and all that stuff, we have the most viewers of the stream now. At the 3-hour 25 mark, we got about 6 viewers for a second there, all at once. That's the most the whole stream's had. Like when I was playing Control, or when I was playing Project Borealis Prologue, yeah, we had significantly less. Really need to play something more for the viewers. Yeah, but yeah, I thank you guys for turning out for the stream. If you want to go back to the start of not the start of the stream, but like if you go back to the very start, you'll see some Control. If you go to about the hour mark or an hour and 20 mark, you'll get Project Borealis Prologue. I'll try my best to snip out the Project Borealis part, edit it down a bit, and then post it as a video. But that may take me a little while, and I can't promise anything, because every time I've promised in the past, in recent times, when it comes to videos and stuff, I haven't been able to keep them. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Take your time, yeah. Yeah. And there's also a part of me that's like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore when it comes to editing. I haven't edited in so long. I'm just totally lost. Yeah, that's just it. I've been trying to avoid setting due dates for stuff for that exact reason. Like, it'll happen if it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll see about it. Hopefully it'll happen, but yeah, no promises. And yeah, I look forward to the next stream. I'm probably going to be playing one of these games that's in my active series list. But you never know. You never know. Because there might be something that pops up that I'm like, oh yes, let's play that instead. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys are having a good week so far, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Bye. See you next time. I keep forgetting I have my little fancy device. I can press the buttons on here. Which one is it? It's this one. Alright, bye.